Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and today we are playing RimWorld. This is the Toxic Waster series, and as you can see, we've made some plans here on our colony. If you were with us for the last episode, we spent the last few minutes just kind of designing what we want our future colony to look like. Obviously, we're not going to be doing this in a day or two, but we've got the greenhouse section laid out. We will need more than this, but this just gives you an idea. We'll be expanding like here generally. And we've got our stockpile zone, which again, we might, need two of them. So we'll put it over here. Now down below, this is something I didn't include in the last episode. I went and did a little extra planning afterwards, but not a lot. I did set up a few extra miscellaneous rooms here. They're just 11 by 11, so they don't need any roof support in them. And I could expand them a little bit farther off this direction. Just give them a little bit of extra width there. That wouldn't be too bad. And I like that, actually. That's not bad. They still don't need a roof support as long as the width one direction is 11. Then, if you go 14 by 14 or 13 or 12 by 12 even, you're going to have to add a roof support. But this way we'll be good. Anyway, so these are just flex, maybe a laboratory, a second dining room and rec room here. We're not going to be doing any visitors this playthrough. We don't appreciate visitors in this colony, so I don't even have the hospitality mod installed. Any visitors who show up will just be basically like small traders, essentially. But here is our residential area. We're going to have individual bedrooms kind of tucked away in this corner because it is close to the front lines. As you can see, they can basically just spill right out of bed at night if we get attacked, and they're on top of things. We'll probably be moving the front lines back a little bit too. Although I have to keep in mind that this geothermal's here, so that does limit what I can do with the front lines, but we'll worry about that at another time. This was planning on being a hospital, a nice large hospital, a prison. This is probably a battery room, and this is going to be our dinner or dining / recreation area. So that pretty much covers it. And yes, we'll keep these plans on the screen for now. I hope they're not too distracting or annoying for anybody, but I like them. I like to have them up there. It gives me a guide, and as I go, I might change things around, But so far, so good. And I did, of course, take into account our watery lands here in the jungle, tropical rainforest. Sorry, I use those terms interchangeably, but we definitely have to account for this stuff. Also, this big patch right here, that's going to hamper us. So I do want to get this redesigned at some point, but to be honest, it might not be the worst thing in the world if I just do something like this. If I just expand this, bring that out a little bit more. And then I'll just double these up. We'll make all this into embrasures. I'll wait for the second layer there until they dig it out. But now you can kind of see what I'm working at here. This will expand, give us more reach. Of course, it'll help us accommodate a larger colony down the road. But most importantly, it gives us better angles on some of these people. Also, I really don't like this. That needs to be cut away for sure. Yeah, in fact, at some point I'll probably just square off this whole section right here so that there's no space. I might do that soon, but looking good so far. I think plans are coming together. Now we just got to survive long enough to see them to fruition. Okay, here we go. We just got the animal warning system, so that gives us a bird in a cage here. The next one, I don't think, what just happened? Oh, the elephant meat expired. Oh, darn. Well, we actually made out pretty good. Only 324 of it expired. Anyway, so the next level of camera is for electricity, so we can't deal with that yet. Huh. Should we worry about Devil Strand? Probably not. Actually, drug production might be a better move for us, personally, as wasters. And then I think I'm definitely going to go into electricity after that. Man, I tell you what, having Raider just basically devoted to nothing but research has been incredible. I love it. I love having intellectual pawns. And yes, he does have a brain scar, but I tell you, and he's not a savant, but that doesn't matter to me. This guy is incredible on here. So He's all set. He's good. We got to get him a new toe and a new brain at some point in the far future, but it will happen. Let's see. Oh, our vegan egg substitute just rotted away. Darn it, darn it. All right, the gang's all here, and they are entering the hidden canyon over here. You guys haven't seen it before. We've got this awesome little secret canyon, only entered by one little marshy spot there. And this is it. I don't see any good animals in here, though. Oh, wait, there are some capybaras. Let's form a firing squad, guys. Time to take out the largest rodent in the world. Come on. Do it. Yeah, this is a pretty sweet spot, actually. Had I not... Actually, it does have some fertile soil in it. You could have started a colony right here. But there we go. Let's finish off this group. One of them's getting away. I think what I'll do is I'll send the two people with pistols, have them grab the animals, so Snuff can get to work on some more pemmican. Oh, you know, just on a side note, guys, speaking of the map here, since it is a fairly nice map with the little two hidden valleys on either side, I did use Map Reroll. So if you missed the very first episode, the coordinates are listed there, and I'll go ahead and put them in the description too for each of the videos. So what you have to do is go to that specific location with that seed, and then hit, as long as you have the Map Reroll mod installed, hit the reroll once, and you should find this map. At least hopefully. I'm not sure if it'll work that way for everybody, but it's worth a shot if you really want to give this map a try. You know, otherwise, the Map Reroll mod, if you've never used it, is a really, really incredible mod. I mean, there are times where I've sat for a good 10 minutes just hitting reroll over and over again, trying to get the perfect map, or even just the perfect setup for geothermal nodes, or geysers and stuff. So it's a lot of fun, but you can sink a lot of time into, getting the perfect map. So take advantage of it if you're interested. Otherwise, the seed's not going to be really available unless you use that mod. Well, looks like those items that we dumped off here in the stockpile in the water have already degraded away, so that's very nice and handy. And I went ahead and hid this thing too. For some reason I was zoomed out and I was like, what? Is this a board? It looks like they floored this over. Just, it stands out so much, the color on this water here. It's funny, but there's nothing there. Even when I zoom in, it looks even more strange and stands out, so I have to hide this. In fact, I often like to hide all my zones here. Can I grab them? Let's go ahead and hide these. I know it's a little bit of a pain sometimes later on, but it does make it look much nicer. I'll also hide this one too. I know it's there. It doesn't matter. Now it'll look better, especially once we start getting floors in and stuff. Man, this place gets so dirty. Let's get rid of these stones. I don't like them all here. Let's have those move. Oh, I just have moved like half the bricks in the place. Dang it. Do I have a zone? Yeah, I've got one over here, so that's good. It's a little bit far from where they need to be working, but overall, I think, you know what? Ooh, looking at it, I kind of want them to stop making stone, to be honest. And if they do, I want it to only be granite. Yeah, we got to remember, too, the wealth management. I mean, because stone will add up to wealth, too. So that's something we don't want to stockpile too heavily. Now, having 800 marble is okay, because once I start building, like, the walls for our residential and maybe even, like, the hospital and stuff, we're going to use marble for that. Let's see here. Oh, okay, Randy just sent us some cobra meat. I am actually going to send somebody out there to grab that. Food is not great. I'd love to have like 3,000 instead of 350, but every little bit helps. The fungus is looking pretty solid. Of course, he's having to use rice, which isn't ideal. So, you know what? Let's get her to dig us out more. I should, no matter what, always have a few mines ready to go to fill up with, dirt or whatever. So, because we do have some fairly good miners, and I don't even have the mining specialist yet, so that's going to be awesome. There we go. Oops. Always remember to set your tool back, because that can create some nasty problems if you forget. Alright, there we go. We're good. Okay, well, check it out. I just remembered we've got the parrot in a cage over here, so for 80 gold... Oh, it can't be placed under a roof. Interesting. So, that does not work for our prison, obviously, nor is it going to work for the rats. Maybe I should put it out here? Oh, you know what? I think I should put it out here. Yes, 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 yes. We'll put it on the very outskirts of our land. I mean, it'll probably get attacked, but at least then we'll have a little bit of foreknowledge of what's coming. You know, not too far out, though. Let's see. And I think I'll also zone it up. There we go. That way it'll get replaced if it does get destroyed. Well, I've got the clothing set to only human leather, but I think since we've got some elephant stuff too, I've got 200. I think I'm going to allow her to make the pants out of that as well. But yeah, other than that, you know what? Actually, I don't mind if she makes it out of this too. What you can do is copy this one, paste it. There we go. So that'll allow a little bit of the elephant leather to get used up, which is important. I'd love to get rid of these tusks, man. We need to see another trader. I've got a little bit too much wealth here. Let's check on it now. So what were we at? 27-ish, I think, when we started off. Let's see how it is. We're still at 27. Okay, so it hasn't gotten too crazy. But, yeah, I'm just worried about some of the stuff I'm seeing sitting around here. Look at this. I've even got 5 hyperweave. Are you kidding me? Come on. We got to get rid of this. We need a bulk goods trader right away. Well, looks like our little parrot is working very nicely over here. What is it? It just... Okay, it's the top of the cage. You can't really see the parrot, unfortunately, but we know it's there. In our minds, we know it's there. But, oh, look, there's some monkeys out there. That's cool, that's cool. It seems to be diminishing as, yeah, as night goes by, that radius reduces. Interesting. Almost to nothing, basically. Wow. Now, I suspect, will that be the case with the cameras too? We'll have to find out. But at least now we know that these things obviously work best if it's also illuminated. So if we were able to throw down some lights out here, that would make this a good combo. But we'll get to that in time. Once we get the electricity, I think we'll have a nice little system we can set up with the CCTVs. But we can see Emma is working on the elephant clothing now. So there we go. We definitely need another raid or something. Let's see, how long's it been? I can never find the right tab for this. Graph. Oh my gosh. Horrors. We are super overdue here, folks. Look at the gap here. We have seen longer gaps, but man, oh man. Randy's taking it pretty easy on us, isn't he? Let's see. Oh, we got a mission. Almost missed it. For a hidden compound. Yes, we will do this. Supply 3 colonists, though. It would leave us pretty crippled. So what I'm going to do is just hold that quest because I don't think it's going to expire. No, it has no expiration date. So once we get, you know, double the people we have now, basically, I'll start thinking about capturing some of those quests, completing them. Hey, check this out. Raider is my man. Yes, psychite refining, obviously. We have to do that next. Very good. Okay, so I just noticed, I remember this now, I haven't set the apparel, their whatever they're wearing, so they don't choose tainted stuff, so we got to do that right away. I'm going to have him drop this, because he is getting a mood debuff for wearing tainted clothing, and actually I shouldn't even need to have him drop it manually. If I just go into the clothing outfit and modify this, so boom, right there, problem solved. Now no one we'll be able to wear those. There we go. Take that off, you silly. There we go. And I can even have him move it so we can actually trade that thing away. Or, you know what? Actually, it should go outside. Yeah, get that thing recycled up. Well, if we want to extend the embrasures, then we're also going to expand our trap setup here. Yeah, that'll do it. And you know what that means. We're going to need a ton more wood. We've only got 441. So we'll have them come out here, cut down some trees out here by the parrot. The parrot will keep them safe. It'll watch over them and stuff. But I'm getting it dug out a little bit further here so I can set up some more of these, you know, walls here to block line of sight on my pawns when they need to escape to a safe area. There we go. So we're starting to get our front lines a little bit more complete. It's not the worst thing I've ever built for sure, but I do like how narrow the entranceway is here. So that's a good kill point, good choke point. And now that we've extended it, we can put pawns right up here. who will have a good range on that opening. Oh, what is it? Fingers crossed, everybody. Is it a waster? Let's go find out. Jump the location. Okay, we can't see him, but we actually have Snuff here. Snuff, are you the medical? Yeah, Snuff's our other medical person. Get up here, Snuff. Let's see what we got. Hurry, hurry. Oh, I think it's a baseliner. Darn it. Baseliner. Well, the good news is, though, oh, it's an independent. Now, oh, look at this. 11 animals. Yeah, he's old, though, anyway. Let's go ahead and capture. Very good. We're going to capture him and just let him pass away. Then we will harvest his body. All right, so here he is. I'm going to set him to no doctoring. He will die in 3 hours. Of course, we want to set him to no food either, because if you leave that, they will probably try and feed him. All right, there we go. So he's going to pass away inside there. Oh, man, I'm almost considering, like, removing one of my roof tiles right here and putting a bird in a cage, the parrot in a cage here, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Then, of course, that would make this an outside room, technically, so I don't want to do that to my prisoners. Okay, there he goes. The old prisoner has passed away, so let's get him butchered up real quick. You know what? I am so stupid. I always forget to take their dang clothing off. Oh well, it's not the end of the world, because this way it will be slightly less wealth in the form of just recycled materials as opposed to the actual intact clothing. But you know, and since we can now make our own stuff, it's not the end of the world. But I did forget. I'm not going to try and play it off as though I intended to not strip the prisoner. We should always be stripping our prisoners. Oh man, look at this. The Royal Tribute Collector shows up just as soon as our prisoner dies. Well, that's too bad. We wouldn't give it to him anyway. These guys always leave the wood sitting out. Come on, people. Let's pick this up, please. Yeah, we don't really have much. I don't have any gold. Otherwise, I would give it to them just to get rid of the wealth. But yeah, we're on our way to a natural psi casting ability. Speaking of which, let's see here. Oh, 16. It's going slow. It is definitely going slow. We've only got really 2 people devoted a very small portion of their day to it, so it's not a huge priority for me at this point. Randy seems to just be taking it quite easy on us. Where's the thing at? Yeah, it's been forever. We haven't seen anything since the last cosmic horror assault, but I'm sure we're going to get pummeled here. We'll see what happens. Oh, check this out, guys. Send 1 colonist off, 13 years old, or 7 days for the solar pinhole trader. The glitter world medicine's actually not bad either, but I'm taking that because solar pinhole is one of my favorite spells, and it's like immediately gone. The wealth, as soon as we use it, you know, it just disappears instead of like glitter world medicine, which it will also disappear in time, but it's basically going to sit in my stockpile for a while until we use it. Now the question is, who do we send? I think it's going to be Hiroshi again. Sorry, buddy. Get out of here. What are you doing? He was the one we sent last time, too, I think. There we go. There's our side trainer. Let's see. Can Snuff take this, or is this a level 2? I think he can, yeah. Awesome. Perfect. Let's get this thing cast here, buddy. Start using some of that psi power. Cast that in here for Raider, so he's got beautiful amount of light too. Let's get you in here, and solar pinhole there for Snuff, and I guess we'll do one in here too, just for good measure. Right there in front of while everybody's sleeping. Oh wait, I wondered. This doesn't open up the fog, does it? No, I don't think it does. I think that's just a coincidence. We can kind of see through the door there. Oh, this is open. Yeah, let me close that. I am thinking about putting one in here, though, but that's not as important. Oh, man, parrot in a cage. Oh, look, you can see the rats eating the rice. You can you'll see the little bar go. Psychite refining. Woo, woo. All right, so what do we do next? Electricity. Yeah, buddy. All right, yeah, so the whole point here was to go ahead and get a... Where is it? There it is, drug lab. Let's get that down. Oh, I need components. All right, I need 6 components. I know Oh, that's right. We have some right here. Yeah, let's get this dug out. Is that going to be enough? That might be, what, 8? Can't remember if I have the mod installed that gives me bonus components. No, that's only 2. Dang it. All right, we don't. Let's get all that. Get that, Emma. All right, is that perfect? It's probably exactly what we need. No, we had a couple extra. Okay, okay. Not too shabby. Now we can set up the yayo. That's what we're going to go for, I think. Also, feather dust joints. Oh, wait, no, we use... Nah, that's something else, isn't it? I thought that was you. We used psychite to make that, but I was mistaken. What is this? Oh, this is from the Cosmic Horrors, I'm betting. Not sure, though. That might be something else. But that looks good, so let's get that going. Let's do the details. Since we are, in fact, wasters, I'm going to say 100 here. I guess I could set it properly. All right, let's just do 100. And pause when satisfied. Ooh, we'll do 55-ish. I'm going to reduce the radius quite a bit. In fact, I want to see just how far that radius is. Okay, that's plenty. That's plenty. As long as they don't leave the psychite sitting out in the fields, our people should be able to get to it. Because it's going to be actually in here, kept in this basket right here. You know what, honestly, maybe I should just go ahead and move this here then. Yeah, that's probably a better move. Let's give him a little chair too. Nope, that's too much wealth. Too much wealth. It's bad enough I had to dig up the extra components. I'm not putting a stool there too. Okay, well, guess what, guys? We just had our event. There it is, Manhunter pack. Of course, we can't zoom in on it. I do still have the threat point mod installed. I don't think I'm going to mess with my mods on installing stuff right now. Keep the game as stable as possible. I did talk about uninstalling the threat points mod just to give us like total blindness, so we have no idea what's coming, you know? Because of course, with the fog of war, there's no way for me to see. I can zoom in on it, so if I use jump to location, it will show me where they're at, but you can't see them, so I'm not even going to bother with it. We, of course, don't have a problem because we have the best embrasure setup of all time. Did I not place the dang traps, or did I forget to do that, or what? Yeah, let's get those placed, but for starters, I am going to call everybody up to the front. I swear I placed those. I must have canceled them by accident. Anyway, let's get everybody up here so that we have a first close-up view of what animals are coming at us. Hopefully we get a couple of them that don't rot away, that we can actually butcher up their carcass. Oh no, it's getting too dark. I hope they don't destroy the parrot. We'll see. Oh, it's cobras. I hope they're not spitting cobras. There we go. One more. Well, I think that was it. Oh my gosh, Randy. That was so weak, bro. I swear this is on the hardest difficulty. I swear it is. Hold on, let's go to options. Just have to make sure, right? Losing is fun. Randy, you little sissy. Sorry, that's an insult to all the sissies out there, man. I tell you what. Oh my gosh, Randy, he is just being so nice to us. He just threw 23 flake at me. Quest expired, not a big deal. Yeah. All right, man. He knows we need the stuff. Even though, despite the fact that I just got my production up and running. I mean, I guess I was a little too hard on that guy. He's just trying to be friends with us, I think. Okay, well, look at that. Even without our good buddy Hiroshi with us, Snuff has managed to complete the Anima grass. So let's get him set. He's going for his third spell now, of course, the solar pinhole. We bought that one. Here's one of our rats over here. He's going to attend the ceremony. I think, yeah, Snuff's going to just be out here by himself, waiting for this ceremony. Okay, there he goes. He just finished it. And what did he get? Water skip? Oh my goodness. Well, it's not the end of the world. The worst part about it is that I always forget to use it. Whenever there's a fire, that's like the last thing I'm thinking about. But I will try and use water skip more. Let's see, linking ritual complete. What do we got? A quest? Oh, a yeoman wants to stay with us for 8 days with 2 Coord allies. We must keep him above 25%, and We must also feed them, which it doesn't mention, but of course that's just a given. Nope, that's not happening unless I want to just like murder them and eat their bodies, but we don't want to make enemies of the Imperium just yet. Well, in terms of our food, we're actually doing a lot better now. The pemmican situation's low just because I need more meat, but everything else is doing really solid. 672 of the fungus. We've got well over 1,000 rice for our rats and stuff. I've also put on hold, so they will not harvest this. They're just going to let it grow to full 100%, and they will let it sit. That's our medicine because we're sitting at 100, just about. Also, I think I'm almost tempted to do that with our psychite too, although we're out of it. So I'll let a little bit more of that trickle in. But I've also turned the rice off because animal food is good for now. We're gonna let the nutrifungus keep going because that's our main like ingredient over here, and hopefully we'll get some more human meat. But in the meantime, I think I am gonna do another hunt here with these guys. Get them out here. Let's see. Actually, what time is it? Food. They should be okay. Of course, in case you guys have missed it, they are on the biphasic schedule, so they do have more rest. They do have more like energy and stuff than normal because of that. So let's get them out here. Just our two shotgunners. That's really all I'm looking for. And we just gotta hope. Oh, here's a turtle. We'll take that. Probably take a few shots, but why does sun not always attack at the same time? Come on, you can shoot in tandem. Snuff, what are you doing out here? Oh, he's cutting stone. Yeah, see, when your cook is out here cutting stone, then you know it's time to go hunting. Oh, interesting. I just noticed this corpse laying down out here in the fog of war, so I'm going to go over there and see if it's been rotted yet. But the turtle is marked to haul. This could be rotted because this guy is rotted right here, the capybara. Let's see, it says 18 hours. Okay, cool. Can she grab it? No. Wait, I should probably mark it to be hauled. No, so I don't think either of these two. Raider doesn't haul either. Darn it. That's okay. We'll just get Snuff to do it. Hey, Snuff, quit messing around, bud. It's time for you to haul in this very questionable alpaca here and then cook us up a meal with it. Okay, well, check this out. We finally got ourselves a merchant. It's not a bulk goods trader, but we'll take it, the war merchant. Look, they're scaring in the game, too, ahead of them. Oh, no, that's part of their flock, actually, the mega sloth. Oh, wonder if they're willing to trade that away. This is cool, though. We can actually kind of take a look at some of the wildlife out here since they're opening this up for us. Oh, we got some boomaloops out here. I'm actually keen to tame these guys once we get an animal handler or two. Speaking of which, I'd love to get a slaver come out here. You know, I was thinking about whether or not we would accept, non-waster slaves, but I don't think so. I don't really think slaves are worth it. Change my mind down in the comments, but I've not had much fun with slaves. The concept of it is cool, but the actual execution of it, I'd rather just have more colonists, or maybe like some robots and some robot mod installed. But let's get these guys sped up so we can actually do some trading with them. See what we've got. Okay, this is exciting. They do sell the Mega Sloth, but boy, he's expensive. Oh man, and of course we can't really maintain him. We would basically need to just butcher him. It'd be like a really expensive dinner. But let's see here. I might do it still though, because the fur that those drop, the heavy fur, that's some good fur. We could make some parkas out of that or something. Not parkas, dusters. Yeah, we're in the jungle. Let's see here. Components. I think I will sell that. Let's see, the flake and the yayo, we're keeping that for sure. I'm going to get rid of these crappy weapons that we're holding on to. Yeah, the jade knife. I thought I had that as somebody's sidearm, actually. Kind of want to keep that for a sidearm. Let's see, what else? He's got a golden breach axe. No way, for 7,400. No thanks. All right, we're going to sell all this. I know it seems like we're getting rid of all our clothing, but most of this is just junk that nobody's wearing. Now these items, not so much. These three, I kind of want to keep those. All that Sin Thread 3 shirt. We'll hold on to it. Let's see what else they've got. Doesn't look like he's got a ton of stuff we really want, to be honest. I'm just going to be taking his silver, I think. Maybe the like I said, the animals for food, but no. I think that's probably going to do it. Let's see here. So we've got a shirt, a t-shirt, and a pair of pants. Tell you what, let's sell the t-shirt and we'll just have one set, pair of pants and a shirt there. That's good. And that leaves us with a nice chunk of silver. Basically doubles the amount of silver we've got here. So I think that was a good trade. What do we got coming in here? Oh, we got a quest. Oh, Psychic Insanity Lance. We'll see. Again, this is kind of the same premise as I was talking about earlier. When I have more people, I'm going to do some more caravanning and actively go out on quests like that, I think. But for now, things are looking pretty good. We'll see how Randy goes, man. He's been taking it easy on us so far, but I can't count on anything with that guy. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying the content, and I will see you guys on the next one.